Hey guys, look, just checking in to chat with you about the Myzone today. So we're going to have a little chat about it for those who haven't and also those who are interested in getting it. So when you buy Myzone, it's just $99. Look, we've had some fantastic feedback. I know, like myself personally, I've found in my cardio sessions I'm working a lot harder. And I know with this session with the boys, it's really great to kind of track how we're going, and obviously with the activity calendar that I'll talk about later, it's really beneficial. Look, technology is kind of the way of the future with this stuff. Is that the harder that we know you're working, is then we'll be able to predict your results a little bit better. So we'd really love if you jump on board, and I hope this video is a little bit of help to you. Look, at the start is you have your monitor, just like that, and then you also have your belt. Is when you put it on, is you just want to make sure the Myzone bit is just facing upwards. Okay, so all you do is just attach it on both sides. It just kind of clicks in. You've got your measurements here, so you can make it like tighter or looser, whatever suits. And all you want to do is just put it right on your sternum. Okay, so some people have a little bit of a dent in their chest. If you do that, you just move it a little bit to the right. Okay, if you heard there, you would have heard it like click, hopefully. Just kind of goes bit, that means it's active and engaged and ready to go. Okay, so as soon as you start your session, you put that on. And then afterwards, when you're done, is all you do is just unclick it. Okay, the reason you do that is when your Myzone is connected into the red belt, it's using your battery charge. So it has about 19 to 20 hours of charge. So if you can unhook it, it's just going to mean you get more battery life for when you're training. You also get this little thing here in the box, and what that's going to do is you can attach it into any USB cable and that charges it up. So nice and easy. Usually I just keep the box kind of like in your training bag. If it's ever dead, you can of course train it here, or you can do it at home. You can even do it in your car and things like that, so it's nice and easy. When you come in, you would have seen down the back the television screen. That's really important with the Myzone. So what you can do in your sessions, whether it's group or one-on-one, is you have the live feedback of how you're working. You'll see all the different colors. Each different color represents how hard you're training. It kind of runs through and you get different points for them. So that's a little bit more in depth, so you can have a chat to your trainer about that if you like. But the main thing that you can see on it is you can see the percentages of how hard you're working, whether it's 60%, 70% of your maximum heart rate, 80 or 90. And for your sessions, for your interval sessions, you want to be above 85 to 100. Drew always says the sweet spot's around 94. And for fat loss with your weight, usually above 60 to around 80% of your max. So with those stats, even if you're training by yourself, it's just really handy just to make sure you're working in the right intensity zones to get the benefit that you want, whether that's from weights or cardio or whatever it is. Now with the application that's on your phone, is you can actually use it just like you do the TV screen anywhere. So if you're going down for a run at Manly, you'll see the second line down, it says that it's your effort stream. So if you've plugged your heart rate monitor on and you're going for a run or you're doing a workout at home, it'll still tell you how hard you're working and tell you your exact rate, just like it would on the TV, which is another really handy part of it. The next bit on the app is, if you drop down, is when you create and when you sign in and create your account, is you'll see you can go down and get social connections. So because you have our universal code for the gym, you're actually able to kind of like link in with all the trainers and all the clients. So you can, on the app, is you can see how hard they're working, which is really good. So you can see some of the sessions the trainers are doing. It also means the trainers can see your sessions. Just makes it nice and easy for everyone. It means if we have competitions and stuff, you can all watch and see how everyone's going. After that, and this is what I consider the most important bit about it, is you have your activity calendar. So as trainers, we really love to kind of know what you're doing, when you're doing it, and make sure we know how hard you're working. So in that activity calendar, whenever you come into the gym and walk close to the TV, it'll upload to a cloud in the sky all the sessions you've done over the last 2 or 3 days. Then what you can do is you can show your trainer, and your trainer can have a look through the data, or of course you can always look yourself. We can see how many calories you're burning, what intensity rates you're doing, just to make sure that when we do that with what you're eating and also how much you're working, it's just going to help us predict how much weight you should be losing. And we can also tell you if you are having troubles every now and then, that if you are exercising enough, that we can fix your nutrition. Or we can simply tell you is go, look, we asked you to do 5 sessions last week and we only did 3. So that way, obviously, we can advise like very quickly, very easily, and very accurately on what you need to do the next week to make sure you get the result that you want to. Because it's really all about progress. We want you progressing as much as we can every week. And the more data that you can give us, whether it's your activity calendar, effort stream, or even your food diary, is the more knowledge we have, and then we can pass that on to you to make sure you always move forward. The next thing in the application is your food log. Personally, I really love this. I even like it a lot more than MyFitnessPal because it's very, very basic. All you have to do is log in and you take a photo of your food and it uploads under the day. So then when we have a look at your activity calendar, we can also see what foods you're eating over the day. The reason I like this is, look, as humans, we eat food. So we don't look at foods and necessarily think about calories or macronutrients or things like all those fancy pants bodybuilders and fitness models talk about. Is when we look at food, we see broccoli, chicken, ice cream, whatever it is. So what we can do off that, if you're taking photos of your food, then we can teach you how much food you're having and talk to you about it, because the next time you go and make a meal, either by yourself or go to a restaurant, is you have the ability to look at the food and then know whether it's healthy or not. So I really love that part of the app. You would have seen over the gym or maybe heard of some stuff when we do challenges. So we do stuff like March Madness and things like that. What we can do is from the back end is we can send you a notification to join into our challenges, which we do like for fantastic prizes and things like that. Really creates a really good culture, and you get to see how hard everyone's working. You can also set your own challenges. So some of the challenges that the trainers set is to set how many calories I'd like to burn for the month, or how many MEPs, which is called Myzone energy points. That way you can really challenge yourself, and you can talk to your trainer about making something that really motivates you to train a little bit more. And then the very last thing on the Myzone is we have your body metrics. So in that, we'll be able to put your weight and your measurements in, so you have everything live and up to date. We can do your body fat if you get calipers done, which is always really handy. But you can also just access that and just have a look at it. You do your waist, hip measurements and things like that. Guys, so I hope this is really handy. If you have any questions, please just let us know. Look, from a trainer's perspective, is we would really love if you jump on board with this. We're really committed to try and get you guys the very best results that we can. And this is just one of the tools that we've added in the new gym to help that. So again, I hope you enjoyed the little talk today. Just try and train as many times as you can. Wear the Myzone every time you train, and really enjoy it. And we're looking forward to seeing some great results over the next 3 to 12 months of people using it. And just good luck again. Thank you.